Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome.
I was talking to her about some 3 books that she didn't even read, but can I play 2 she did read?
Well, here's this. Yeah, I'm Not Scared, You're Scared. I've never read that one. I think you read it with your dad's parents. And then there's a couple Elephant and Piggy books. The one where they have to share playing and they have to get more balls to include more people. Right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Today we were gonna dive into this Thomas Treasury collection that we got yesterday with the gold pages.
That I really wanted to buy it. You decided no, and then you decided yes.
Yeah, I sprung for it. But it's nice. And then
We'll film one by one.
yeah. So yesterday we read
the new engine was Kenji.
yesterday we read Thomas and the
Robot. There's Harold. The helicopter.
Harold is in this picture. Well, I was gonna get to the table of contents to make sure. Thomas and the Robot, that was the name of it. So the first story, that's actually the second story. And yeah, Kenji, that was the day Kenji joined the team.
I guess he's going to stay on the island of Sodor, I guess.
Yeah, he moved from the island of Japan to the island of Sodor.
So I guess he wanted to join the steam team, so he moved.
Yeah.
But he has an electric battery, so...
Yeah, he was a new technology. So the first story in this book is called The Story of Thomas the Tank Engine.
The story of Thomas.
And the title page has like the table of contents. It's like Thomas with some butterflies and flowers, I guess? I don't know. They're not snowflakes, that would be weird. Okay. You wanna go? Or do you wanna tell us about the picture?
So here's Thomas, here's Harold, here's Thomas.
Okay, yeah, I'll show you guys after. So, The Story of Thomas the Tank Engine by Reverend Awdry something. W. Awdry. Okay. This is a story about Thomas the Tank Engine,
Mommy.
who worked with his engine friends on Sir Topomat's railway on the Isle of Sodor.
Island.
Well, Isle is another word for island. See, there's Thomas, and in the corner, it's Harold the helicopter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thomas the Tank Engine was a funny little engine who helped the big engines.
Looks like it's raining.
Yeah, it rains a lot in England. He helped the big engines by pulling their coaches to and from the big station.
The express looks heavy. I don't know if he's strong enough.
Probably he is. But what Thomas really wanted was his very own branch line. That way he would be a really useful engine. So he had a dream.
Oh no.
And now he's working. Yeah, it is raining. This is showing him at his normal job and what he wishes one day he can have for himself.
Like the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sometimes Thomas liked to play tricks on the other engines. One day when Golden, the big, strong engine, was very tired from pulling the heavy express train, Thomas came up beside him and whistled loudly. Beep, beep, wake up, lazy bones.
Sometimes I would do that at school at Reese.
Really? Whistle at your friends?
It's not like the outside whistle that they blew, just a peep, peep.
Peep, peep. Did they like it?
Well, I was using it for them to sit down, kind of, because they had no reason to be up, so.
You were trying to direct them to settle down?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, kids are kind of hard to control.
And then one day I was the sick police of the school. I was
Making everyone sit down.
Yeah, not the teachers, but just the kids that came.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he'd be like, Peep, peep, wake up, lazy bones. That surprised Gordon. He decided to teach Thomas a little lesson. It is a little bit rude to interrupt someone's nap. Just saying.
Like, you interrupt mine all the time.
You never nap. What are you talking about? Stop making stuff up. Don't interrupt your nap.
But you do it in my sleep.
How do I interrupt your sleep?
You come in there.
When I hear your voice, which means you're not sleeping.
You come in there even when I am.
No, I don't. How do you know if you're sleeping? Trust me, when you're sleeping, I'm either sleeping, working, or playing games in my room. Quietly.
Why,
Anyway.
Why quietly?
So I don't wake you. I want you to get good sleep so you can rest your brain.
And you don't want me to get upset at you.
Yeah, just sleep is really important for your brain, for your body, for you growing, for feeling good emotionally and stuff. The next morning, Thomas would not wake up. It was nearly time for Gordon's express to leave, and Thomas didn't have his coaches ready. Said Thomas, getting started at last. Hurry up, Thomas, said Gordon sternly.
That sounds nice.
Well, when you gotta get up for work, you gotta get up for work or school.
You shouldn't rush.
He's really sleepy, and he's like, you shouldn't, but sometimes you have to, because if you are late for work every day, you get in trouble or you can lose your job. You have to be reliable if they tell you.
You shouldn't rush.
Yeah, no one likes to be rushed. You could listen to your own advice on that.
And I don't like to be rushed by you all the time.
I don't like to be rushed by you all the time.
I don't like to be rushed.
I don't rush you.
But you have rushed me on the toilet.
No, I've never done that either. I just ask you if you're done. That's not the same thing. Okay, anyway, we're reading, not fighting. Because YouTube doesn't want to hear us bicker. Okay. Thomas's job was to push Gordon's train to help him stop. That morning was Gordon's chance to teach him a lesson. As he moved out of the station, he started to go faster and faster. Faster and faster and faster and faster, Gordon went. It was way too fast for Thomas. So Thomas is normally pushing him, but Gordon is just like speeding along. Oh, all because he interrupted his nap. Hurry, 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 laughed Gordon. Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before. My wheels will wear out, he thought. Peep, peep. Stop, stop, whistled Thomas. And got Thomas is like, oh no, I cannot.
He's gonna run out of water.
Nice little countryside, friends.
Have to go to the
It's not a pit stop, is it?
No, he's going to run out of water. Out of steam eventually.
Getting dehydrated? No. At last, they stopped at a station. Well, Thomas, chuckled Gordon, now you know how it feels to be tricked. Puff, 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 panted tired Thomas. He was too out of breath to say anything. His silliness got him into trouble. Maybe he would never get his own branch line now. Uh-oh. He's exhausted.
That's not good.
No. So just because you make one mistake doesn't mean your whole dream has to be crushed. But, depends on the mistake. The next day...
James!
Really? We're meeting a new one? The next day, Thomas saw some
I
strange...
help. So that must mean his brakes are broken or something.
Yeah, but we have to start on this side. The next day, Thomas saw some strange-looking trucks in the yard. That's the breakdown train, said his driver. It helps out when there's an accident. Just then, James, the splendid red engine, came through the yard crying. His trucks were pushing him far too fast, and his brake blocks were on fire. You were right, it was his brakes. Help! Help! See, they're on fire. That's
Uh-oh.
yeah.
We're going to need the breakdown train.
Soon after James disappeared, a man came running. James is off the line. We need the breakdown train quickly, he shouted. Oh, you knew that too. Thomas was hooked onto the breakdown train, and off he went as fast as he could. Whirr! His wheels along the track. I have to help James, he said. There's the man. There's Thomas, pushing as hard and fast as he can. They found James in a field with the trucks piled in a heap behind him. His driver and firemen were checking that he was all right. It wasn't your fault, James, his driver said. It was those troublesome trucks. Why is it their fault?
Because they pushed him.
Oh, too fast.
He didn't push them, they pushed him.
Yeah.
They pushed him and...
James needed help. Thomas pushed the breakdown train alongside James. Then he pulled some trucks out of the way. He was soon back to pick up the rest. Oh, no, they groaned. Serves you right, puffed Thomas. He worked hard all afternoon. So, step by step, just getting the job done. Thomas pulled James back to the shed where Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. Well, Thomas, he said, you have shown that you're a really useful engine. I'm so happy with you that I'm going to give you your own branch line. Oh, thank you, sir, said Thomas happily. Wow, so he got it. Does that mean he gets to pick up passengers? Now Thomas is happy as can be, and he chugs and puffs proudly along his own branch line from morning to night. Oh yeah, that does mean passengers. Gordon is always in a hurry, but whenever he sees Thomas, he remembers to say, hurry, hurry, and silly little Thomas always whistles, peep, peep, lazy bones. Wow. So there was a crisis, and Thomas came to the rescue. Oh. This is more about Gordon. He's got a funnel at the top, a brake pipe, buffer plates, a buffer. Oh, so this is the buffer. That's what's metallic. And there's the buffer plates. Ooh, I'm learning about trains. The coupling hook to hook up to other things.
Yeah.
So that was Thomas' story. Then we read the robot one yesterday. So we'll probably pause here and then...
And another one.
Yeah.